Okay, so still on double sleeve guard. So let's just say Matthew was in a right stance, like a right headquarters, a double sleeve. Up until now, we've been putting our foot on the hip. I put in the right spider hook, and when I put my left foot on the mat, so the spider hook is on the side of the leg that I want to make him take a step. So it's just like turning the wheel till he takes that step. Now his right foot is beside my left hip. I can bring my thigh up to keep it there, put in the hook, and that strong De La Riva hook with the sole of my foot, and then I cover it with my elbow. And then with 3 sweeps from here, we had the overhead, we had the backward, and then we had the wee butterfly hook sweep. That's with the right leg as a spider hook. Another option is from that position, instead of my left foot being on his hip, I'll push to get that distance with my right foot. I can put the spider hook in with my left foot. The problem is now, if I decide to plant my foot on the mat and make Matthew take the step, he can step around. Okay, it's also a weaker movement because I'm trying to make him step with the leg that the spider hook isn't on. I'm trying to make him do this. Okay, and then from that position, if I didn't make him do that, nothing's really changed. I'm just putting in my hook, and then we're ready for the whole thing again. But obviously, if I take a back a step, you do take a risk when I take my foot off that hip. Matthew can step to the inside and then go for his throw by, or he can step to the outside and kind of just put weight and pressure on me. There is a risk with him going around the leg. So one thing I can do is from our position, so we're here, if I decide to use the hook on the lead leg one, I can push to get the distance with my right leg. I'll put in that left spider hook, and then when I take my foot off his hip, I just kick him in the ass basically. So Matthew tries to actually step around my leg, and it's just not going to happen. And with address, I can bait him into stepping by putting my foot down. So the goal is now is to make him take a step. So from this position, I can use that foot in the butt. I can use my spider hook, and I'll bring my elbows forward to make him take a step. Now, when he does this, if I make him come up, I can feel where his weight is. In this movement, his weight is more on his left leg. It's right under my armpit. I just keep making him go that direction. That analogy of Matthew's paddling down the road on his bicycle, I jump out and stick a stick between his spokes. He can't step any further with his left leg, so once I get into that position, I just keep pushing him in that direction. And again, from there, I'm keeping double sleeves. Matthew tries to get up from here. I keep that spider hook in, and I'll pull that elbow. And then, when the moment's right, I can withdraw and start coming up into my passing. And when you're playing Spider X, don't rush to get up. Keep your grips, keep your controls. Obviously, there's not as Spider X is a sweeping guard. I mean, it's not like collar and sleeve, whereby I can control Matthew's posture from here by lifting my hips and shooting into triangles and stuff. Anytime you're playing Spider X, right, I have no real control of his posture, so we're kind of more in the sweeps. So just shuffle back over. So if I'm playing it, so we're here, I push more on the rear leg. So if I'm playing it with his right leg forward and I'm using the other spider hook, so rather than taking the risk of putting my foot down, I just put my foot on his butt. If he tries to step around, it's not going to happen. But now I kind of want to get his weight on top of me. So I'm kicking with that leg, pulling with my spider hook, and just bringing him forward, and I'm just going to feel where his weight goes. So in the last one there, when I pulled him forward, more of his weight went on that left leg. See the way it's got trapped under my armpit? And then I just take him in that direction. I don't rush to come up. For him to come up, I'm pushing with my spider hook and I'm pulling on the elbow. And then when the moment's right, I'll withdraw my legs. That can turn into a knee slice and me winning the underhook. Another reaction would be him kind of keeping his weight on his right leg. So just from double sleeve, pull on hip, Spider hook comes in, pull him in the butt, and now from there when I load him onto me, more of his weight's on his right leg. Notice the way his right shin is into the back of my left calf. So he can't really take a step any further with that leg, and then I just help him on his way. Now from here, it's the same scenario. I know he wants to withdraw that elbow, trigger him up. That's all I want there. And then when the moment's right, I'll withdraw my leg and look for the underhook. So, bit of an overhead there, not quite an overhead, and you feel where his weight is on whatever leg and sort of whatever side you'll take him to.